With us, I guess, because I'm not real up on it. From Slidell,
Yeah.
JUCO route, is that right?
So I feel like I've had a very unique recruitment process. I was committed to Alabama my sophomore year of high school, and then I was committed to Coach Greg Goff over there. And after he got fired, I decommitted. And my dad played at Nichols, and I made the decision to go to Nichols State out of high school. I went there for the COVID season, and played there. Had a pretty good year over there. And once COVID hit, my grandmother was really sick. She battled cancer for 20 years, and I wanted to be closer to home, closer to her, spend, her last few months or years with her. And she unfortunately passed away about 3 months after I made the decision to go to Delgado. And we have very good ties with the Sherman family. My grandfather played for Coach Rags over there. My dad played for Joe, and they've all played for the All-American team over there and gone to Johnstown with the tournament. And so if I was going to any junior college, it was 100% Delgado, and I'm very glad I went over there. I learned a lot from Coach Joe. He was an unbelievable coach, and I learned a lot from him. And I ultimately made the decision to come here after Delgado.
Yeah, when did Jay get involved with the recruitment and, the picture kind of draw you?
Yeah. Well, I was here. I was committed to Coach Maneri before all that happened. I was committed before I even went to Delgado. So after Coach Maneri retired, I was in Bluefield, West Virginia when I found out the news, and Coach Jay called me and just told me, he said, "Hey, we'd love to have you, man," and just we had a very good conversation, and there's no way I was going anywhere else.
You went in the game on Friday, and I know that you and Cade are pretty close friends. Can you elaborate on what your relationship is like with Cade Beloso and how he helped you in that moment prepare to get up to the plate?
Yeah, well, first off, there's nobody that I hate seeing that happen to him. He's an unbelievable person. He's a great leader for our team, and I saw that he got hurt, and it just broke my heart. You don't want to see that happen to anybody, especially him. Being a senior and having such a good role in this team. But yeah, he's helped me through everything. He's just been behind me, and he's like, "Come on, man, you got this. There's nobody out there, better." And I'm just very blessed to have such a good leader and such a good person behind me, for sure.
You kind of describe the emotion when I think it was the second at bat. It goes over the wall, and in your journey, and you're in the purple and gold, and this is happening to you.
Yeah, it's just a dream come true. I've dreamed of this ever since I was a kid, and my family was there, which was awesome, and they were crying and stuff, and it's awesome. It's I work hard for this, and I'm just going to continue to work on my craft, and hopefully everything will come after that.
I think when we talked in fall ball, you talked about what you bring to the field, and it is the pop and the power, I guess. So how good was it to kind of show that the work that you've done, and that your game translates?
Yeah, it's good. I just love going out there and playing my game, and I don't try to do too much. I feel like the results will follow if I just stick to my plan.
Got any childhood favorites? Fontenot or anybody that played at LSU? Paid attention to when you were a kid?
Well, growing up, Ryan Eads was he went to my high school, so he was somebody that was always a big figure from our area, and yeah, I would probably say him. I've always really looked up to him in a matter because he made it to the big leagues from Slidell, and Logan Morrison as well, but I think he only went to my high school for 1 or 2 years. But yeah, I would definitely say Ryan.
What was that opening weekend like for you? Obviously the anticipation, but then to have the reality kind of come to fruition.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was like I said, it was everything that I dreamed for. But if I go out and play my game, the results will follow. And like Coach Jay says all the time, if you just stick to your plan, not let the situation get too big for you, slow the heart rate down, everything will come. So.
I didn't know that Cade got hurt, so I'm watching the game and I'm like, man, Jay's not messing around. He's
Yeah.
Dude's right away.
Yeah.
Did you know that you knew that he was hurt?
So I was just sitting at the dugout, waiting for Blake to throw the first pitch, and I saw Belly limping in the dugout, and I was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And I knew it was going to be either me, Pearson, or DiGiacomo going in. So I just got ready and focused, and I knew what I had to do.
You been a DH before?
I DH'd every single game at Nichols my first year. Yes, sir.
As a freshman.
As a freshman, yeah. Yeah.
wasn't a cheap one. You got it a gap, right? Wasn't it a gap home run?
Yes, yeah, it was.
You had a home run against LSU, didn't you?
I did. That was I think that was the 4th game of the year, my freshman year at Nichols. Yeah, I hit a home run, and that was my first college win actually at LSU. So it's crazy how things work, but
What's
yeah.
that emotion like going against the purple? And
Yeah, it was really cool in the moment, and you know, once I left Nichols and found out that I had an opportunity to come play here, it was just awesome.
What's your favorite Joe Sherman story?
Oh man, my favorite Joe Sherman story.
You got all season if you can't think of one.
Yeah, he's just an absolute joy to be around. Like, he's just, you know, the things that he say are hilarious, and he knows so much about the game, and it's really cool to watch, because if you know like anybody, he is going to be the one that he knows the rule book like front to back. So if you're an umpire and you're going at him, like, good luck. You know, he knows his stuff. So yeah.
Just kind of, if you would just kind of take us through your journey, I guess, because it's going to be interesting for people to hear about, you know, how you got here and what it means to you, I guess, to actually have this chance now, and kind of going all those steps to get to what a lot of people in Louisiana would consider, you know, the pinnacle.
Yeah. You know, coming out of high school, it was always my dream to come here, being a Louisiana kid, obviously. And, you know, I talked to Nolan when I was a junior in high school, I'm pretty sure, and, you know, they were interested in me, but, you know, they never really pulled the trigger with an offer. And so, you know, just going to many schools and seeing how, you know, they handle everything, you know, not being at the top. And, you know, I'm actually very blessed, and, like, I'm very thankful that I've went to those other schools and learned what I did. It's made me a better man. It's made me a better player. And, yeah, you just really get to see, like, how it is being, I wouldn't say at a lower level school, but, you know, you're not at LSU, and you're not in the SEC, and it's just good to look, you know, it humbled me. And, you know, I feel like I went through a few hard times, and, you know, to be here, you know, it's the best. So.
You don't have to do any groundwork.
Well, at Delgado, you know, we didn't have all the stuff, or at Nichols either. It was turf, so, you know, we still have to pull the tarp and everything, and, you know, it's not bad at all, but it's awesome.
What about Jay, kind of unlocking your game?
Yeah.
How was that working for you?
You know, he makes everything just a lot more simple than it needs to be. You know, in baseball, if you make anything harder than it is, it's a hard game already, and it's just, you know, it'll just make you get out of your plan. And you know, he just likes to keep everything simple, like I said, and, you know, just likes to dial in on the things that are important and not have any distractions around you. So, yeah, he's been great to all of us. I feel like he's made a huge impact on our offense and, you know, as our team as a whole. So, yeah, I'm very glad I came here, for sure.
What about the chance to go to Tech tomorrow night?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Isn't it? It's a new stadium over there, correct? Yeah, that's going to be. I feel like that's going to be cool. I know they're a good team. They're a good offensive team. I don't really know much about them. I've never played against them at Nichols or here. So, yeah, I know we're just going to go in there and handle our business and hopefully come out with a W.
Okay.
Thank y'all.